Mixed reaction from local voters tonight over presidential hopeful Elizabeth Warren's recent stance on reparations. While in Mississippi last night, the senator embraced the congressional proposal to study the framework of making amends to African Americans hurt by slavery. Take a listen.
I believe it's time to start the national, full-blown conversation about reparations in this country.
And Senator Warren stopped short of calling for financial payments to support the measure. She went on to address centuries of slavery and legal discrimination in Mississippi, even supporting the removal of the Confederate emblem from the state flag.
Hey, what's up, gang? I'm just sitting here thinking about a lot of stuff. And one thing I've noticed about like a lot of conscious people, you know, the ones that I've associated with in the past and the ones that I know currently, even I had this mentality for like a long time. This whole idea that the system owes you something or the system owes us something. A lot of people who are woke or conscious or whatever you want to call it, they when they look at politics, they judge it by how Bernie Sanders come out talking about like reparations, or Elizabeth Warren and people like that, or Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Elon Omar and all these people. They talk about like, reparations, the Green Deal, the New Green Deal, voting for felons and stuff like that. It's like they always push this free stuff. Like everything has to be free college, free healthcare. That's to me, that's the same thing as like you got like Christian preachers promising people, paradise after death, or false promises, stuff like that. And I know like a lot of people who are on the right, they're still Christian. I'm not knocking that, but I'm just this pretty much goes out to the conscious people. That, conscious people, woke people, black conscious people, whatever you want to call it, revolutionaries, whatever. They always, for decades, they've always talked about for decades how like, Christianity is a sham, it's false promises, it's mythology, it's all bogus. But yet, when you got people in politics, talking about like free this, free that. You ain't got to work, and you can sit on the ass, get a free paycheck in the mail, get your reparations check. To me, that's just another form of the false promises that preachers and religion have been saying for decades. And I don't understand why conscious people fall for that. No, they should know better. That when people come to you promising you like promising you the pie in the sky. You know what I'm saying? It's just another form of, it's just another con game. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why they, after all this time, I guess they don't read. I guess they, how people these days, they have no intuition. People are getting dumber nowadays. IQs are dropping, and people are more emotional than they are logical. So I guess, when somebody on the left, especially like a white person, a white politician promising them like reparations and stuff like that, they just immediately jump on board and fall for it because they get all riled up with the emotion. Like, yeah, they owe us a check. Wait a minute, owes a check from slavery, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, they know how to trigger black people, and people in general. And everything. So, I mean, that's all I had to say because I'm just rambling. I'm actually at work right now. You know what I'm saying? So if you hear like cars in the background, that's they got the windows open. So, but anyway, though, I'm just sitting here bored at work on my break. So I'm just sitting here rambling. But I just want you to guys marinate on that and think about that for a minute. When people come to you with false promises. I mean, we should know better, especially when they push free down your throats. You know what I'm saying? You really got to think about it, because it'll come down to like the logistics of it and the technicalities of it. It's not that simple. All right. Peace.
Who is that half blind man? Woo! I'm still walking with the signs, man.
Shut up, nigga!
Non-compliance, man. Inside your brains where I'm trying to get. I'm already in your genes like a birth defect. I'll be the one to resurrect your solar plex. Spark a DNA response, and guess what's next? Them tomahawks still at it. Just like a cigarette, it's a bad habit. I've just about had it. Shape-shifter, that means I can metamorphosize. Lead herbs, atmosphere, and still survive. That old devil in disguise, the same one to look you dead off in your face and tell you barefoot lies when y'all gonna open up your eyes. The black man ain't gonna have a damn thing until he start to realize that must be the devil standing right behind that tree.